Who can forget this video? Historic flooding hitting the hill country 1 year ago this month. We've learned long before the flood hit, Llano County has been in a lengthy battle with the Federal Emergency Management Agency over correcting problems with its flood maps.
It's an issue that's still not fixed. KXAN investigator Aaron Cargyle has been digging into this story. Aaron, what have you learned?
Good evening. FEMA flood maps, they're important for every person in every community. They lay out flood zones and high-risk areas. They also dictate who is required to have flood insurance. And they guide construction and building restrictions, so how high someone is required to build. Llano County says their maps have been wrong since 2012, and the October 2018 flood is delaying the process even more. Sharing her gift of music. That's what Keenan Fletcher is all about. She's been playing the violin since childhood and teaching lessons to students for years. Along the way, she and her family have learned a lot of lessons too. After moving to Llano in 2005 and buying what they thought was the perfect home, the Fletchers found out a week later it was 20 feet below the flood zone and had flooded twice before.
I thought my head was going to just spin right off, and it's been a long 13 years of faith.
Their faith tested to the extreme on October 16th of last year.
Went and got the kids and got them up and grabbed them. We prayed, and then my oldest daughter went to the front door and she said, "Oh, Dad, there's water coming in." I'm 6'1". Yeah, it was over me. But the water got to here, and this is where it stayed for most of the time.
The good news, the Fletchers had flood insurance, but in some cases, Llano County says people are paying for it who don't need it.
There are not many people who are aware of how bad the maps are currently and how exaggerated these maps are.
After a bunch of back and forth with FEMA, floodplain administrator Christy Vaught says the main problem now is the tributaries coming off the Llano River. A base level engineering study completed in 2017 showed a major decrease in the flood zone.
Everything inside this gray area is the new floodplain.
The green is the old, where property owners are still required to have flood insurance because the results of the study have not been officially added to the map. While FEMA was working toward that, Llano County was hit with the most devastating flood since 1935. At that point, the county told FEMA,
We've got this data fresh on the ground. We have drift lines, we have soil saturation, we have rainfall data, we have flow rates, we have all this information that could be incorporated into this base level engineering study.
But it will take more time to collect, and FEMA wants to move forward without it.
Do you understand where the county's coming from when they're frustrated knowing that, oh, these current updates, they're not going to include what just happened here in October?
We'd already taken longer than we'd like for the Llano River, the data they had already submitted us. We wanted to get that into effect.
FEMA Risk Map lead Diane Howe and FEMA engineer Larry Voice agree 7 years is a long time.
It's longer than we'd like to take, but there are others that have taken longer.
FEMA says the county can still request updates at any time, but Llano County does not want to adopt a map it knows is lacking.
We have the data, we just need to be able to implement it into the map in order to come up with a good set of maps that we can stand behind.
Maps that people rely on to know their risk.
Your kids grew up here and now it's nothing. So it's really kind of emotional sometimes. I get kind of choked up about it.
Keenan was able to save all of her violins while wading through water to get out of her flooded home. Her family has been building a new one. This time, they picked one of the most elevated lots in Llano.
We hope to be in by Christmas, hopefully. So we'll see. We'll see. We're excited about it.
On higher ground.
Amen.
The latest developments, Llano County sent a letter to FEMA last month appealing their decision to move forward with the maps without that engineering study. The county also asked for more time to gather flood data from a year ago. Guys.
Aaron, how often are these FEMA maps supposed to be updated?
So FEMA tells me they try to do it every 5 years or when more accurate information becomes available. For the city of Austin, their last map update was in 2016, but some new maps are about to become effective in December. Back to you.
Because the FEMA mapping process is very involved, we've added a flow chart with this story online. It shows all the required steps that have to happen before new maps are adopted.
Also, most importantly, we've got a link for you to look up your own home or business. You simply type in an address and hit search, and it tells you if it's in a flood zone. And as early as next month, the city of Austin is expected to add thousands more homes and businesses to the city's 100-year flood plan. They will need to buy flood insurance, and there will be new development restrictions.